Alright, what's going on, you guys? Brian back here with another video. This one is going to be my WWE Royal Rumble 2021 predictions. Of course, the Royal Rumble happens tomorrow night live at Tropicana Field in Tampa, on the WWE Network or pay-per-view or wherever you watch WWE programming. And in the immortal words of Vince McMahon, when he would do the intros for the Royal Rumble shows back in the 90s, it will be time to rumble, as 30 men and 30 women battle it out in two separate Royal Rumble matches, with the winners going on to challenge for the championship at WrestleMania. Of course, this year completely different than last year. There will be virtual fans, but no live fans. So the Royal Rumble event, the Royal Rumble matches can make careers. Look at what it did for Drew McIntyre last year. He won the Royal Rumble, went on to WrestleMania, and defeated Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Look at Charlotte Flair, who won last year. She went on to win the NXT Women's Championship from Rhea Ripley. Plus, a lot of other things that happened over the last couple of years. So, who will come out on top in these two Royal Rumble matches? First, for the men's, for those of you that did not watch tonight's episode of WWE Backstage, we did find out who are going to be the first two men starting the men's Royal Rumble match at number 1 and number 2, and it will be Randy Orton, who will be number 1, and Edge at number 2. So those two will go at it to start off the men's Royal Rumble match tomorrow night. As well, on the women's side, also tonight on Backstage, in an exclusive matchup, it was Natalya defeating Tamina to earn the number 30 spot in the women's Royal Rumble match. So, will Natalya have the luck tomorrow night? We'll have to wait and see. But in the men's Royal Rumble match, I'm actually going to be making some predictions for these two Royal Rumble matches. For the men's, I'm actually making two picks. Either one, I hope either one wins. My first pick is Daniel Bryan. I feel like this is his year to win the Rumble. He mentioned on SmackDown this past Friday that he has done a lot. He has done everything in his career except win the Royal Rumble match, and this may be his last time to have his moment to main event WrestleMania. So, if he wins tomorrow night in the Royal Rumble match for the men, that would be a big time. That would be a big victory for him. The other pick that I have for the men, if Daniel Bryan doesn't win, is AJ Styles from Monday Night Raw. Just because I actually want to see AJ have a fair one-on-one championship match, unlike last time when he was supposed to have a one-on-one match against Drew McIntyre at TLC, but then Miz had to stick his nose in it and cash in Money in the Bank and make it a triple threat, even though John Morrison cashed in the briefcase. But still, the announcer announced that Miz was cashing in and it was a triple threat. So I feel like AJ Styles I feel like AJ Styles tomorrow night will probably win the Royal Rumble match and have his fair one-on-one opportunity. So those are my two picks for the men's. For the women's, I'm making two picks as well. I hope either one of these women win. Number 1 is Bianca Belair. She has been really impressive since coming to SmackDown and coming to the main roster. and I think tomorrow night would be a big time moment for her to cement her and make a statement as far as, cementing a part of her legacy in the WWE. So I'm I'm picking Bianca Belair for SmackDown. If it's a Raw woman winning, I'm gonna go with Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna had an okay start to last year. She won the Elimination Chamber match and then went on to challenge Becky Lynch, but then didn't win. But I feel like this year is her year, because she was one of the final two last year before losing it to Charlotte Flair. So I think this year will be her year. Um, as far as other matches, there are a total of 6 matches in all on tomorrow night's show. One of the big one, the third match I'm going to talk about is going to be for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre defends against Goldberg, and this one I am praying, hoping, begging, just everything that Drew McIntyre walks out with the WWE Championship still intact. No disrespect to Goldberg, but I don't know why, but I have a feeling like they're going to put Goldberg over tomorrow night. But I am going to go with the underdog in this match, and I know it's an understate. I know that's not something that you would put with Drew, but I'm going with Drew McIntyre to retain, and I am hoping that he does it in 5 minutes. I hope it's a 5 minute match. McIntyre, boom, hits Claymore on Goldberg and pins him 1, 2, 3. I hope that happens. No disrespect to Goldberg. I have all the respect in the world for him, but that streak of him coming back for championship matches and winning and then losing the titles a few months later needs to end, and I think McIntyre will be the guy that ends it. For the Universal Championship in a last man standing match, it's going to be Roman Reigns, who I'm already going to say I'm picking to win. Defends against Kevin Owens. This one, I mean, unless they surprise us and actually have Kevin Owens win, Roman Reigns is going to walk out still the Universal Champion. Apparently, according to rumors and things going around online, that Roman's match is, as far as WrestleMania is concerned, has already been finalized. One of the matches has already been finalized. That's going to be including Roman Reigns. So, I mean, like I said, unless they have Kevin Owens winning the title and then Roman wins it back, I predict Roman's gonna walk out tomorrow night as still the Universal Champion. No, I kind of hope that Kevin Owens wins, but the way it's looking, Roman's gonna win regardless. For the women's tag team championships, Asuka and Charlotte Flair defend against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I'm actually going to say that we are going to see new tag team champions tomorrow night. And I see Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax walking out with the titles tomorrow. But I do see Lacey Evans playing a role in that matchup and costing Charlotte and Asuka those titles tomorrow night because of the ongoing feud that Charlotte and Lacey are having on Raw over with Ric Flair, Charlotte's father, backing Lacey. I could see Lacey getting involved in that one, or I could see Lacey costing or eliminating Charlotte in the Royal Rumble match for the women's. So I do see Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax walking out as still the women's tag team champions. Then for the SmackDown Women's title, it's going to be Sasha Banks versus Carmella. Sasha defending. Tomorrow night, I I'm making a bold prediction, and I'm going to say that we are going to see a new SmackDown Women's Champion being crowned in Carmella. I think that Reginald will probably play a role in that one. Carmella's sommelier, or I don't know, I'm butchering that name, uh, but I see Reginald playing a role in helping Carmella win. So I think tomorrow night the boss gets beat by by uh, by the untouchable one. So that's my official prediction for that one. Um, there's really not a lot of other matches being announced. Those are the only 6 matches they have listed. They might, who knows, maybe they'll make more. They'll have more on the show. Maybe like as far as the kickoff show is concerned. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But as it stands right now, those are the only 6 matches that they have advertised. They could maybe add maybe Lashley and Riddle for the U.S. title. Uh, who knows? Because that's Riddle on Monday Night Raw did earn a future U.S. title opportunity by winning a gauntlet match against three members of the Hurt Business, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander. So that could be a matchup they add. Lashley defending the U.S. title against uh, Riddle. So yeah, pretty much. I'm not really. I mean, I plan on watching the Royal Rumble, but I'm really not excited for it. Unlike other years, that has been exciting because it's really not the same. I mean, it's the usual WWE stuff that is going on right now. So with that being said, for those of you that are planning on watching the Royal Rumble event tomorrow night, uh, who do you guys think are going to win tomorrow? Do you feel that there's going to be, do you feel that maybe some of you guys might agree with my picks, or have different picks of your own? Let me know in the comments below. This has been my Royal Rumble 2021 predictions video for tomorrow night's event. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time.